Hello everyone, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Benga Adeyemo. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer and I'm also a Power BI developer. In today's video, let's talk about tooltips and drill through in Power BI desktop. Now, what is tooltip? Right? Now, there are two types of tooltips. We have the standard tooltip and we have the custom tooltip. For the standard tooltip, let me show you. It comes by default. So when I hover my cursor on any of these charts, if you look at my cursor is on one of the bars, and you will see the exact year and quarter. In this case, is showing that is the bar I am currently on is 2014 quarter four, and it's also giving me my total sales amount for that particular year and quarter. Right, I can see that it's popping out when I over my cursor in that area. When I come to this area also, when I come to this bar, I also see the year and quarter, and I can move to some other chart here, and it will tell you, oh, the segment here, for example, the sales segment here is corporate, and this is total sales amount, and also gives me the percentage. Interesting. Now, what if I want to see some further information and maybe I probably do not want to create a lot of charts, or maybe I have to create different, several pages or additional pages of reports. I don't want to have too many pages. I just want to create something that will give me more and more information, as I over my cursor, in these different areas. So what I'm going to do now is to create a custom tooltip. I'm going to, click on new page here, right? I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to canvas settings, and I'm going to change the page type instead of 16 by 9, which is the standard, right? I'm going to change this to tooltip, right? You see that has reduced the size or the area where I can put in stuff, right? So the next thing that I'm going to do now is let's even go back and say, what do I even want to achieve here? So, for example, let's say in this part here, I want to see this is year and quarter, right? I want to see the breakdown of sales by months in these different quarter that I have here. So what I'm going to do is to go back to my tooltip page, and I'm going to bring in charts. I'm going to bring in a chart. Let me say I bring in my clustered column chart. I can bring in clustered column charts. And what I'm going to do is to bring in my total sales. Let me just type it here instead of looking for it. My total sales, and I'm going to go to my calendar table. I'll go to my calendar table and I will bring in the month name. So I have January to December. I have January to December. Let me just do some little formatting on this. My y-axis, I don't need the title, and I don't even need the values, right? So I have more space now. And maybe my data label can be there, and I can just make sure my data label is vertical, right? Okay, I can make it vertical. It doesn't have to be beautiful anyway. It's just for me to show you how to, create a custom tooltip, right? So I already have it as simple as as it is. Now, uh, it does not automatically connect to the chart that I have here. So how am I going to connect it? So I'm going to come on the main report page here where I have the chart, and I'm going to go to my format your visual, and I'm going to go to general. And when I get to general here, I will expand the tooltip, what's it called, the tooltip section, and I'm going to click on the report page here. And what is the page? The page is page 4, right? Now, when I open my cursor here now, you will see that I'm going to see the breakdown of total sales by months. Now, let's start from 2014 quarter one. You can see that 2014 quarter one, you are seeing January to March. When it gets to quarter two, April to June. When it goes to quarter three, July to September, October to December. So you can see a breakdown of total sales by the month name, right? So yeah, I don't have to create another report page or bring in another chart, right? Tooltips are very good, a way of enhancing your report. It helps you so that you don't have to be creating lots of charts or a lot of report pages when you can just apply tooltip, and it's going to show you further information about whatever you are displaying or you are showcasing in your reports. So this is an example of how to create a custom tooltip. I told you that the standard tooltip looks like this. It comes by default, but this one just gives you the information as it is. But this one it's customized, right? You have it customized, and you can customize it with the way you like it. That is just different between a custom tooltip and a standard tooltip. Now let's go to drill through. So let me just name this page. Let me name it tooltip, right? Now let me create another page. This one is for my drill through. This one is for my drill through, right? This one's for my drill through. And what am I going to do here? So there are some situations whereby you just have some amount like this, and what you actually want to achieve is you want to see the detailed information of what made up that transaction or a particular amount. You want to see more and more detailed information, right? Unlike tooltip, for example, it's only when you over your cursor you are going to like see the overview of the information you want to see based on whatever you have customized, right? But for drill through, it's going to go. It's going to what's good. What it's going to do is that you're going to have like a drill through page that when you right click on a particular bar here, for example, you will see detailed information about that particular transaction. So, for example, I have my total counts and my product counts by segment. You see, I have it here already, and it's telling me here that my for segment called customer, right? Oh, sorry, consumer rather. For the segment consumer, you will see that I have 1,867 transactions counts, and for my product count is 1,154. Now, let's say I want to see, what actually out what's the composition like, right? I know I have all these amounts, but I want to see a breakdown, maybe like a month by month breakdown of how these numbers came to be. So let me just go back, and I'm going to go to my drill through page here, and I'll probably bring in maybe like a matrix table. For example, I can bring in a matrix table like this, right? I can bring in a matrix table like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, still on my calendar table, let me have my year quarter. I have my year quarter here, for example, right? And I probably also have my, what's it called? Let me bring in my month's name. Let me bring in my month name. My month name should be on this part here. I can, choose to expand. I can choose to expand like this. Okay. So now, I can say, yes, I'm seeing the breakdown of stuff, right? Let me expand this one like this, like this, like this. Good. So now that I have this, right? I have this now. Let me try to, just increase. That is going to be row headers. Let me try to increase it a little so that you can see it clearly on your screen while watching this video, right? Okay, now I have my total sales. Total sales measure is here, and I just drop it there, and I can see. So let me just change my total sales value to, let's say the decimal should just be 1, right? Or 0. I can't make it 0. I can't make it 0. So let me go back here, increase the size because it's a little small, right? So this is okay. Now I have my total sales. Now, what do I want to do here now? So what I want to do is that on my reports page, if I want to see information about transaction counts and product count. Oh, I did sales. Sorry. Let me change that. So instead of uh total sales, let me bring in transaction. Or I can just add it. I can just add it to it then. So what I'm going to do is look for transaction count measure. Where is that? I think this is it. Yeah. And I just drop it here. And I'm going to look for product count also. That is product counts. Product count. I have it here. I'm going to drop it. Good. Right. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is let me also increase the size of the header. Right. That is my column headers. Let me increase the size so you can see it clearly. Okay, good. Make it bold. Everything looks good now. Okay, so now what I want to do is that when I come to my report page, I want something like when I right click here, I'm going to be able to, see the detailed breakdown of what made up this number, right? Tooltip can also do that for you, but the issue is that Tooltip is kind of limited because of the size, right? So that's why it's also important for you to know Drillthrough, so that you can right click here and you can drill through to the Drillthrough page, and you will see a detailed breakdown of how you were able to, how that number came, came by. So the next thing I'm going to do now is, since I'm drilling through by my transaction count and my product count, so I'll go to the Drillthrough page, right? And on this part here where you see add drill through feeds here, I'm going to add the product counts, right? And I'm going to add the transaction counts also here. So the two will be on the drill through page. Don't forget that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go back. Now, when you do that, you see that you have this back button there. So the good thing is that when you publish to Power BI service, maybe you probably hide this page, I guess. This page will not be part of what they will see unless they do it, unless they do a drill through, and they can when your users that are using the report or they are viewing the report, when they are through, they can go back, they can click on this button and go back to the main page where they are coming from, right? So I can click on main report here, and I'll come here. I will right click on this one. Oh, you already even seen the drill through here already, right? I'm not even right clicked anywhere, and I'm seeing it already, right? So I can go back again. I can just right click here like this, and you'll see drill through, and you click on drill through, and take you to this page, and you can see the breakdown of this 1867 that I have on the main report here. I have 1867. You can see the breakdown of how the breakdown of quarter, the year, quarter, and the month breakdown of that particular number, right? So if I come to another part here, maybe this one is okay. I have the corporates, I have corporates, right? And I see 1078 transaction counts and 798 product counts for corporates. I can right click or just click on drill through here, and I go to that page. I'm going to see a breakdown of what made up these numbers, a breakdown of the months, year, and quarter breakdown of these numbers. So this is the end of today's video. Thank you guys for staying by. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, right? Don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to like this video. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll be happy to see you in my next video. Bye for now.